Hi Teela Jammers, how are you doing? So today I've come to talk to you about the family game called Talk to Me Darling. This is a really great moment for us. Doing this game, I thought about it actually back in 2018, and it wasn't until early this year, say about May, June, that I decided that I should actually make it a game for others to share. So Talk to Me Darling, as you can see, is all about the family. And the main concept of the game is about talking. It's an interactive, fun-filled game that engages everyone into having conversations about different topics. So in the box we have a dice, and as you can see it's different colours. So when you come to use the game, you can pick a colour, any colour you like, and that will be your colour. So when you participate in playing the game, whatever colour it lands on, it's your turn. In the box you also have a timer. In regards to talking, some people are quite shy, some people like to talk and feel energized in having discussions. So I thought the timer would be a good way to kind of keep things in check. So you get a timer, and then also you have a rule book just giving you a little indication to how to play the game and what's involved. And then you have the playing cards. There's 40 cards in total, and there's 8 topics. So we've got a little visitor here. It's my daughter, Isabel. And I'll just run through all the topics with you. So our first one is Bible verse. If you are Christian, then this is the opportunity for either or. If you roll and it's your turn and you pick up Bible verse and you're a child, you can get support in reading a Bible verse, and then it's having a conversation about it. Similar to that would be the grown-up Bible verse. So if you roll, obviously it's the opportunity to have a discussion about a verse that either you like or a verse at random that you can discuss with your children. But this is for people that are obviously not Catholic. You can exit those cards, but I mean it's definitely a great opportunity to have discussions about your faith. The next topic is anything, and that literally means anything goes. So you can talk about the weather, you can talk about holidays that you want to plan, you can talk about anything. So the children's topics are always in orange, if you note below, and the grown-up topics are in green. So I don't know whether you can see that. So that's anything. That's the second topic. The next topic is relationships, and this is only for the children. So you might want to explain to kids, and this game is actually for 6 years upwards. You might want to explain to your kids relationships can be people that you know. That's how I would put it. So any relationship is with people that you know. So it could be teachers, it could be friends, it could be family members outside of the immediate family or within your own family. So siblings, parents, aunties, uncles, what have you. And it's a chance to discuss how those relationships are going, if there's any upset, or is there anything you would like to work on in your own relationships. It's a good opportunity to discover things about your child in relation to their social development. If they're struggling at school to, make friends, or they're having issues with their friendship circle, it's a good opportunity to have those discussions. And I will note, in the game, the timer is set for 10 minutes. So I would say keep these, conversations light and simple. But again, having had played the game, you can then venture outside of the game and discuss, certain issues that your child has discussed. In relation to the topic area, the reverse for parents is finances. So this would be an opportunity to talk about, let's say, the relationship with money. Obviously, for normal circumstances, your children don't have access to finances. They're given allowances, they're given pocket money, if you will. So it's a good opportunity to discuss how they're getting on using their money, if they have access to it, because I know there's different variations of accounts going on. Like some people have savings accounts. You can talk to your children about how much is in their savings, what would they like to spend it on. Another thing would be chores. People sometimes support their children to earn their money in the house. So you could talk about maybe your child's not doing enough chores and you'd like them to pick up on that, and you could have a discussion around how much is worthy of certain chores that you do. So this is a great opportunity to talk about that. The next topic area is, and this goes for children, is school. Yeah, what? What are you saying? What are you saying? So the next topic area is school, and this would particularly mean what is happening in school. And that's a very open question, but it can go anywhere. And this is part of the reason why I love this game, because it's not direct and specific. It's leading conversation. It's leading conversations through a topic, and it can go in any direction. So within the school setting, they can talk about, the education that they're given, the homework. They can talk about, getting to school. Your child might be getting to an age where they want to go to school independently, because their friends are. It might be an opportunity to talk about phone safety and all these kinds of things in relation to school. So I love that topic very much. My son is actually starting primary school soon. He is going to be 5, so he's not actually categorized in this game. But when we get to 6+, it'll be a good opportunity to talk about how he's getting on at school, what can be improved, what does he like at school. It doesn't actually have to be about negative stuff. It could be like, what do you like at school? What's your favorite thing? And that kind of stuff. And in relation to the topic area for parents, it would be work. If you think about the whole reason why you go to school is to attain grades that are sufficient for you to get into work. So that's why I've put those two together. So children don't really need to know, but I think it's a good opportunity to give them some enlightened understanding about what you do for your job. So this could be a chance for you to talk about your work, to talk about, I've got this project going on, or even just a general answer of, this is what mummy or daddy does for work. This is how much I earn, and I either really like my job because A, B, C, or I find it a bit hard or a bit difficult to do A, B, or C. There's nothing wrong with talking about your likes and dislikes with your children. It just shows you're human. And in any type of working environment, you are going to get moments where you feel, and especially when you're a parent, you've got to juggle parenting and work at the same time. So obviously you're working hard for your children, but it's also about what are you passionate about, because you never want to do a job just because it's bringing in the money. It's also about what can you gain from it. So there's, little pockets of light to help you, reach your children in different ways, and giving them that inspiration to work hard whilst they're at school. The next topic is feelings. We need to speak about feelings more. And this is both for children, so that's the children's one, and adults or grown-ups. Let me put that there. Feelings is a really, really important topic to talk about. As we know, it's about 1 in 7 children that have mental health issues, and we don't need to see that be raised higher. We need children to talk about their feelings, understand their emotions, and be aware of how to engage in situations where they feel discomfort. Same way, same difference for grown-ups. We need to talk about our feelings within a safe environment, such as the family, so that we feel empowered to share our experiences and feel like our problems are, resolving or coming to, resolutions. So that's the feelings topic. And again, I will say some of these topic areas, of course, it's going to be limited time, but carry on the conversations outside of the game. And yeah, it just helps you guys as a family to be closer. So the next topic is fact versus fiction, and this is the same for both parents and children. So that's the children's one, and this is the grown-ups one. So with that, it's understanding what does fact mean and what does fiction mean. So you can talk about anything surrounding facts. So say like I just brought up a fact about mental health and children, you can talk about that. Or you can talk about fiction, you can talk about a movie that's just come out, or you can joke around. So it's just opening up the floor to you. The seventh topic area, we're a bit fussy, we're teething, so we are a bit fussy, but she'll be all right. So the next topic is media, and so that's the one for children, and it's basically the same, it's just in green, and that's for the adults. So media, like it says on the tin, it's all about what we see in the media. So it can be your social media, it can be TV, it can be magazines. So it really depends on you as a person. If your child has access to a phone, they can, talk about what they've seen on their social media if they feel happy to. We know, children are always gonna share, but it's about probing, it's about bringing some understanding and also a relation to your child. So they might not want to, share, but it's just about asking those questions like, oh, what's on Facebook these days, and what groups are you have you joined? What's fun about Twitter? Do you like that? Just asking general questions and having conversations about it. For adults, it really depends, because you can go both ways. You can talk about, personal quotes that you like on social media, or you can talk about, if you have businesses, you can share ideas that you're having, and, different things like that. Isabel, you okay? So you can talk about different things like that in regards to media, or you can talk about a program, a TV program that's coming on that you really want to enjoy and sit down with the family. So that's that. The last and final topic is health. So similarly to some of the other ones like feelings, this is more about you as an individual. And health can be anything from appointments to how we're looking after each other. Are you okay? Oh no. Oh no. So health can be, if your child has had an appointment or has an appointment coming up or has a particular issue that they're having in regards to health, then that could be a great opportunity to talk about that with your child. In regards to health for adults, for me personally, the reason why I thought of this as a topic was because I'm HIV positive, and I'd like to speak about my experiences living with HIV, not in the sick role, but in a healthy way. I also have mental health issues, so I'm on medication for that, and it's just about explaining to my children or having different discussions on how I lead my life in the best possible way I can. So it's opening up the floor for any personal health issues that you have, and just having the time to talk and share those experiences with your child. So we've got another visitor. There's Isaac. You're not by yourself, I'm coming, okay? So that's the game for you. We're coming to a place near you, ready to share the game and get playing. I'm really excited for the turnout and the turn up. It's going to be a fun-filled event of people just enjoying the game and giving their feedback, to understanding ways in which we can develop the game further and get more promotion. So I'll love you and leave you now. Remember to choose what you love and love what you choose. Bye.